I recently heard of a story where a company was motivated to reduce their application and desktop management costs, and they weren't going to consider XenApp because they heard that it didn't support local devices and printing. Now, when I asked them, when did you hear this? The reply was 6 years ago. 6 years! It's myths like this that prevent even more IT teams and businesses from realizing the full benefits of XenApp. Now, you and I know a lot can change in 6 years, and I'm here to make sure you've got the information you need to make the right decision. Hi, my name is Vinny Sosa, and I'm a technical marketing manager in the XenApp product group. I'd like to take a few minutes to counter this myth and show you how printing and local storage work with XenApp. First, as you can see here in the printer's control panel, I have a local printer attached to my laptop, an HP OfficeJet 7700. Now, if I take a look in my computer, you can see I have a couple of drives listed, like a C drive, a D drive, which is my CD-ROM, and a USB thumb drive as E. Now take a look at my Start menu in all programs. You can see Microsoft Office isn't installed on here, and there are no enterprise applications either. Notice also there aren't any folders down here as well. Now let's say I'm one of your users, and I already have the XenApp Hosted Applications plugin or Citrix Receiver installed. When I click to log in and enter my credentials, the Citrix Receiver appears on the sys tray. And now when I go back to my Start menu and look at all programs, you'll see I have a new folder here. Now, this new folder was placed here by the Citrix Receiver automatically and contains a list of all the applications that only I have access to. Now in this particular system, the folder structure was set up as such, but administrators have full control over where folders are placed in a user's Start menu and desktop. Now if I go into the Hosted Apps folder, you can see I have access to Microsoft Office, as well as a host of other applications running on the XenApp server. Now I'll just click to open Microsoft PowerPoint. Now the first thing you should note is that this instance of PowerPoint is actually running on a XenApp server and it's not installed on my laptop. Well, now I'll just open up a presentation here from my local hard drive. Let's see, it's actually done the same way as if I were running PowerPoint locally. I can easily find and open the file I need on my USB drive, for instance. Okay, now I have my presentation open here, and now I want to print it out. I click on Print, and up comes the normal print dialog box. Now I select my OfficeJet and click Print. There you have it. It's that easy. No smoke and mirrors, no user configuration, printers, drives, even sound, clipboard, and COM ports are mapped automatically. Now, as an administrator, you can even create policies to control whether specific users or groups are allowed this mapping capability. But wait, there's more. Now, you might be a self-proclaimed techie saying, when I first looked at Citrix, Citrix printers some years ago, it didn't work and I had to manage drivers manually. Well, I got an answer for you there as well. XenApp will map any LPT, COM, USB, TCP port, and network map printers. No problem. We've also added a universal print driver so that all printers will work. Basically, any EMF, PCL, PostScript, and now even XPS-based printers will work without a problem in Citrix XenApp. We've also given administrators policy-based printer controls that will let you configure printer functionality that you want to make available to specific users, groups, or devices. You'll even have the ability to control how much bandwidth printing consumes. You can even create policies that map printers to user devices based on where they're connecting from, a nifty feature we call proximity printing. And finally, if you really want to use the native print driver for any printer, we give you a visual way of managing how you want to support that print driver. Now to top it all off, Citrix XenApp is the only Windows application delivery solution with complete and comprehensive printer management built in. And with that, I emphatically declare this myth busted. If you had doubts about Citrix XenApp in the past because of this printing myth, you owe it to yourself and your users to take another look. Download a XenApp evaluation today at citrix.com/tryXenApp. If you don't want to take our word for it, visit community.citrix.com for a list of Citrix-ready peripherals and the Citrix users who verify them. If you know someone who believes this myth, pass this video on to them. And while you're at it, check out the other videos in this series and spread the word. Citrix has application delivery totally figured out with XenApp. Thanks for your time.